Hi, I'm Chelly Wood, and this is my tiny sewing room where I make doll clothes sewing videos. Today I'm going to show you how to make a dress for Sunshine Family dolls, the mom doll, and similar sized dolls. But before we begin, please go to chellywood.com to download this free, printable PDF sewing pattern. There's a helpful link in the description below this video on YouTube. Use the pattern to cut out the pieces shown here. You'll also need a bit of 3mm or 1/8 inch ribbon. Create a hem on the skirt's long side by folding once and then a second time. Whip stitch or use a sewing machine to hem this. Sew darts in both bodices. Trim each dart like you see me doing right here. So you just fold it in half, grab your scissors, carefully trim close to the seam, and you'll want to do that with both darts. Sew the two bodices together along 3 sides. Clip seams and corners and invert, which is what you see me doing here. And I go very, very slowly when I'm clipping my seams. Now I have to be upfront about this. This is some footage from a Barbie bodice, but you make it exactly the same way that you would for your Sunshine Family doll. And then you invert. Sometimes I use a chopstick to help me get into the corners. Just give the chopstick a little twist, especially with the really small patterns like the Sunshine Family mom doll patterns. Press your seams flat. Now we're ready to work with the skirt again. Gather the skirt's fabric on that edge that's opposite of the hem. Avoid gathering the sides of the skirt, and here's why. They will later be hemmed like you see here. But you'll want to pin the bodice to the gathered skirt, right sides together, before sewing along the waist. Then hem both sides with a whip stitch. There's a link to my whip stitch tutorial in the description below if you need it. Now fold the garment in half and sew from the bottom of that hem to that sort of side hem that we made. Invert the garment. That's what I'm doing right here. Now I like to place it on the doll at this stage. Sometimes you can even place it while it's inside out. Cut 1/8 inch ribbon using the pattern to match the length of that strap. Attach the strap to the bodice. Measure the dress on your doll for placement. Like I said, sometimes it's good to put it inside out on the doll to measure those straps. Attach snaps as a back closure for your dress. And now you're ready to try it on your doll. For more free printable sewing patterns, for not just the Sunshine Family mom doll, but for many dolls of many shapes and all different sizes, please remember to visit my website, chellywood.com. What if there was an easy way to take a big doll pattern and resize it to fit a little doll, or vice versa? I'm Chelly Wood, the doll clothing designer, and in my pattern alteration class, I'm going to share with you my resizing formula. Pattern alteration is when you take a pattern that you already own and you make changes to it. Let's say a dress doesn't fit your doll quite right. I'll show you how to create a gusset to extend the dress's bodice. Along the same lines, I'll show you how to use a doll's body measurements to lengthen and shorten shirt sleeves, and to recreate the pants patterns you already own so they will fit dolls of different shapes and sizes. Following my instructions, you'll learn how to reshape dresses and skirts, making them fuller or less full depending on the look you're going for. With this collection of more than 40 videos, you'll use my measurement guide and dozens of tips and tricks to create a full wardrobe for the doll or dolls of your choice. I invite you to join me. We are going to have so much fun.